What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to the final Lyles Figure Files live of 2024. I figured maybe I shouldn't stretch it till New Year's Eve. I'll do it today. That way, y'all can do your fun and all that good stuff. And there's a Monday Night Football game that's about to take place in a few more minutes. I'm not looking forward to what will likely be a massacre of my team. All I'm hoping is that no one has a serious injury. That's it. That's all I care about. And Kyle, take Brock out. Let's not get anybody hurt. Let's make that the New Year's resolution early. But today I wanted to come up with. I've been doing a bunch of top 10 episodes of my favorite lines. I recorded the WWE when I was hoping to post that before tonight's live. Due to some technical glitches, it'll go up a little bit later on today, but that's done. That's in the tank. You all requested that I do that one next, so that's done. The McFarlane Toys is done. The Marvel Legends is done, which means there's only two more. That makes sense for me to knock out. That's JoJo Classified series. That's Star Wars The Black series. So look for those two tomorrow. I'm excited about breaking down the Star Wars figures. They've done so many really good figures in 2024, some of which I've been requesting for years and years and years. So looking forward to doing that. And I don't know about you all, but good grief, this has been a crazy week of hard to keep up with the sales. So much stuff has been going on sale, dropping in prices. Amazon, my affiliate, has been throwing in 20%, 30% off coupons for seemingly everything that's been on my wish list. So it's like, in my cart is like, oh, this item is reduced too. So it's just been a very expensive week. You know, from Christmas, like that Monday before Christmas till now, it has been ridiculous. It's been crazy. I'll share with you some of those deals and sales. But let's say what's up to everybody here in the chat. What's up, Snake Eyes? Howdy, partner. As always, David Thanos. What's up, y'all? Omega 579. Hey. What's happening? We've only got one more day, and then we're on to 2025. More great Muda figures, says David Thanos. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because they've knocked out the two biggest ones of Great Muda right away. And not only did they do them as figures, but we got them as Ultimate Edition figures. I'm just like, the moon is here, and I am so far over it because that's incredible. And today, Ringside Collectibles made the official news or whatever, but Tito Santana, Coco Beware have officially signed new licensing deals with WWE, which means we're going to get more Tito Santana figures. Arriba! And Coco Beware finally gets his elite figure, probably a Legends addition to the line. For Tito, I definitely need a closer crop hairstyle version with him circa 1984-85, where he's fighting Don Morocco, beating up Macho Man Randy Savage. I need singles version of Tito. And then we've already got the Strike Force version. I wouldn't mind getting a younger version of Strike Force where we didn't have that full flared out mullet like he did around 89, 90. So really looking forward to getting him. With Coco, of course, we got to get the regular edition Birdman from right when he jumped into the WWF, straight out of Mid-South / UWF. That way I can bring him back over there where I saw Jim Duggan, Ted DiBiase fighting the Freebirds. The whole thing. I guess he didn't really fight the Freebirds. He was fighting the Russians when he left. But that's really cool. And of course, we got to get the big cargo pants for his high energy look. And I'm really excited about that. He's going to wrap up another team for Survivor Series. So it can be Dusty Rhodes, the Hart Foundation, and the Birdman, Coco Beware, going against Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, Rhythm and Blues, and Kane, the Undertaker, with his manager, Brother Love. Well, let's see. So we got that one out the way. Very excited. Felix Guerrero, my friend, what's up? How are you on this fine Monday? I'm all over the place. By the way, everything goes according to plan. I'll be back on Thursday for another live, but I wanted to wrap up this year in fine fashion. Michael Solis, this is an early Figure Files time. Yeah, it's all over the map here. Just wanted one more for 2024. David Thanos, Lyles versus Niners, Monday Night Raw Figure Files. Monday can't get any better. That's a lot of competition. Fortunately, this is just hey, we're still on break. Stay tuned. Next week version of Raw, when we move over to Netflix, that's going to be so wild getting accustomed to. And, it's going to be a lot different because I have Raw as one of my regular shows on my DVR. And then I'm going to have to rearrange my apps to have Netflix on there and all that stuff, as opposed to the TV one. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Jay Wolf answering my question already from the resolutions, what you all want to see. I'll get to the rest of those, but for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, everybody comes up with their New Year's resolutions. They maybe stick with for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. By March, they're done. But what are some things you want to see the figure companies that you collect? What are some of those things you want to see them do as we head into 2025 and hope to see continue on, not just through 25, but continue on as we proceed. Jamelin Parks, happy holidays, everyone. What's up, Jamelin? Tom Finn 2018. I need Juan Jennings, outscore Debo Samuel by 5 points tonight to win my fantasy league championship. Congratulations. You're riding on Niners. So funny thing. We're not quite finished with our, I guess this is our conference championship in my fantasy league. And I know a lot of people are already moving on to the championships tonight. So I'm feeling pretty good unless the Lions shut out the Niners and also score a ton of points. Right now I'm up 213 to my buddy. He's got 135. I feel pretty good. I also have George Kittle playing tonight, so he should help pad that out. And if this holds true, I'm going to go in the championship round against another one of my friends who also happens to be a 49ers fan. So I'm fighting the Niners fan this week and then likely the championship against another Niner. So I guess this is our consolation bowl. Being a fine figure. Happy holidays, Jeffrey. Thank you. I hope you're having an awesome one so far. You know what I'm going to ask you all very soon. Just running through these early editions of the chat questions, but here we go. Randall G. Hello, all. Aren't the 49ers on tonight? I mean, yeah, we're on TV. Yes, we're probably going to lose. I mean, our offensive line is in tatters. And really, I can't stand watching 800 commercials in between 6 plays. So I love to kind of do my, I'll let it record, and then I'll fast forward through the commercials, and then somehow I'll still be caught up by halftime, even if I wrap this up at 10 o'clock. So, I'm going to be watching it. Don't give me any score updates, please. Appreciate y'all. David Thanos, Tito and Coco Coliseum Ultimates. There's just there's outside of Andre the Giant, where I was like, come on, we're pushing this thing a little bit too far. I did not need an ultimate edition version of Andre. Probably don't need one for King Kong Bundy, although the butterfly shoulders might help him with the avalanche splash in the corner. But I'm pretty much down for everybody getting the ultimate edition version. And Tito, who can we pair him up with? Paul Orndorff, who still needs one. Coco, he was in that line. Who would you put him with? This is a great time to get natural Butch Reed in there. For so many reasons. One, to get Butch Reed into the line, introduce the natural figure, get our Doom version, and then a Mid-South version of Hacksaw Butch Reed. So we can get our battle of the Hacksaws. Maybe an El Matador Legends figure. Yeah, it was weird. We never really got that figure, but hopefully we'll see him soon. I mean, he's got to be in the mix. I know so many people did Primo and what's his brother's name? Not Carlito. It was the other one. But they were the Matadors, and people just use those customs to make a El Matador Tito. Lawson, what's up, my man? Happy holidays, all. Hope you've been having a good one, too. You be playing. Jeffrey, what's happening, my man? Hope you had an amazing Christmas. It was pretty good. I was really under the weather. Hopefully you're not hearing my voice too bad now. It started like the week before Christmas, like not the full week, but it was like maybe Wednesday. I was feeling a little shaky. Then after the live, I was like, not feeling great. So I've been able to rest. I've watched a ton of movies. You can watch and read my reviews over at lylesmoviefiles.com. Got some giveaways coming up real soon. I think they are limited to people in the DMV area. But as always, if you're a channel member, I'll make sure that you get first crack at anything outside of the realm here of DMV. Was just wondering what I was going to watch. Awesome. Well, here we are. all together tonight, hanging out for Lyles Figure Files. Hope you're doing well. Couch Citizen. Ayo, what's up, brother? What's up, man? How are you? This is a great idea for a video. Thank you. I'm hoping, maybe somebody will pay attention. We'll get some ideas, sharing on, push them on to the big companies. We'll see what they say. Lawson, Jeffrey, how are you, my man? So much better. This is my third video of the day, so I'm feeling good. The final one's already posted. The WWE one's just getting edited now because of some technical glitches, but pretty good. And the voice is holding mostly strong. So the corner has been met, and I'm around it now. They shall proceed and continue with figure drops. You better believe it, Jamie. Snake Eyes, good luck, Jeff, against Lions and your 49ers. Because probably our team is going up against, we're playing the Lions. And really, I didn't say the second we weren't in the playoffs. I'd rather the team get healthy. We've been going through so much, playing too many games, too many heartbreaking losses in the playoffs. The team needs a moment to catch their breath. And once they get it, they'll go back strong. We'll bounce to the outs, kick into the wind, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm okay. I just don't want the Chiefs to win. Really, if anyone but the Chiefs win, I will consider it a successful non-Niners in the playoff season. Tom Finn, Strike Force 2-pack. Absolutely. I mean, that'd be great because we get their soft goods cloth jackets, which were sweet. There we go. Lawson, I want a Tony Atlas versus Kim Patera 2-pack. Yeah, I'm that old, folks. I want that too. We didn't need a Kim Patera. I mean, he was an impactful player for like a good solid year when he came back, and he was doing some good stuff. Tom Finn, we got influenza A for Christmas. Still fighting it. It is the worst, right? It's like, good grief. End already. And I got a flu shot. I don't know what I'm got going on here. It's the gift that keeps on taking, really is. It absolutely is. You be playing, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate it. I had a great Christmas myself. Just got some emails from Hasbro. The latest wave of classified is getting ready to ship. Oh, no. Yeah, see, that's funny because it's one of those deals where most of the time I'm like, I'll be patient. I can wait them out. This wave with Leatherneck, Dial Tone, Xandar, got my eyes on it. And this is one I'm really looking forward to getting. So, yeah, I got to figure most of these I'll be getting like as soon as they show up. But it's wild. And since our guy David Thanos broke it on down for us, what did you get for Christmas? What did you get this past week? It's been a while since we've been on here doing a live. I'm sure you guys have a bunch. Tom Finn, David Thanos, Christmas haul, ordered 4 Superman 78s from GameStop. Did you get them yet? Or are they still waiting to get shipped? Got some bookcases. Got them all built. Nice. Just trying to see what I put now in Retro 3 Jordans Black Cement. Nice. Did you get now? I think that's what you're saying. But yeah, cool. How big are your bookcases? Because I've had to do some major reconfiguring of my figure room. And I have the Dragonfly up on the G.I. Joe shelf, and it is massive. I don't have much space for more G.I. Joes. And it's just like, at least the Joe's proper. I've got my 2 shelves underneath it, and with the Stinger now on the shelf, I have that on there now. It's really cool. And it's like the space is tight for Joe vehicles, Cobra figures, and I got some army builders that I'm like, yeah, good luck trying to figure out where the heck you're going to put them. Maybe we'll have them suspended from the top portion of the road there underneath. I'm gonna have to get real creative because this space got tight. And army building with G.I. Joe classified series figures is so easy. Anybody can do it. So I have been doing that. Let's see here. Anybody else? I love to be able to hunt, but I just have to drop a pre-order. Nothing around me. Yeah, I understand that. I'll send them to your Instagram. Nice. Couch Citizen, bruh. Can you believe I still haven't opened my Stinger? Dude, yeah. I mean, it's real. And it's funny because I got it's been wild because they have been slowly getting these vehicles into our collection, and it's been like pretty chill to start off. We got our Cobra Coil, we got our Ram Cycle, and it's like, hey, this is no problem. We've got plenty of space. And it was like, here's the Trouble Bubble. And they're like Pringles. You can't just have one. And then, we got a Python Patrol version too. So I've got 3 of those. And if they show up at Ollie's and Ross, it is a problem. So hopefully they don't, because I'm just going to keep buying trouble bubbles. I'm going to be in trouble. And my wallet's going to be in trouble. So we got those. And then it was like, well, here's the vamp. And I was like, oh, man, no way I'm turning down the vamp. So I had that. And that was fine because it was the only Joe vehicle for a really long time. I mean, the Ram cycle didn't take up much space. It's like 2 figures, maybe next to each other in terms of shelf width. It was pretty slender in terms of vehicles. And then it's like, all right, well, hey, we got the Stinger coming too. And I was like, I didn't want to turn it down. I like the Stinger. I just thought that was a cool vehicle. Then I had to get really creative after I had my ferret put in there. I was like, okay, space is running low, my friend. I'm not going to tell you which G.I. Joe Classified Series vehicle I have not opened yet. But yeah, I had to get creative. And I think I figured out a few ways to make some maneuvers, but it's kind of funny trying to do all this, right? Northern Nomad, what up, figure collector suckers? Every time I see suckers, I hear it in Booger T's tone. David Thanos, my Superman coming tomorrow. Nice. You'll literally have a reign of the Superman. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Michael Solis. I picked up a Mayfex Boba and a ton of Black Series joints. They were so many sales. It's been crazy. Like on clearance, where'd you get them from? Let me go through what I've got because it was a lot. So Walmart had the Night Creeper on sale for I think like $12, and then Amazon was like, y'all aren't gonna have all this fun. So I have completely tapped out on army building my Night Creepers. And it was so cheap. It was like, this is the best. So I've got my full army of them. They look really cool. They're gonna go into the review photo booth. So hopefully I'll have some pictures on the site soon or on Instagram. But I got a rack of them. And then my ship finally came in. Got Yoda. Prequel Clone Wars era Yoda. Finally, for the Black Series, got Commander Gree and this 2-pack set. I really think these are cool. The Mace Windu figure was really great. And now I've got Yoda. So I really feel like I'm making some moves here in Hasbro's Black Series team. Y'all had an iconic year. Next up, got this guy. He was on sale at Walmart. Amazon was like, not so fast. So got him for much cheaper than retail, $10 off. That was awesome. And again, I wish he had a different head sculpt, just a little bit younger, a little bit different. I mean, a little bit more like this box art, maybe. The card art, not the box art. But really happy to get full on camo that you can see even from this distance of Stalker. That's exciting. Yeah, let's see where am I going now. And so I went to a Walmart that on the Monday before Christmas, the line was just wild. It was so long. I don't even know if showing you this video is going to do it any justice, but it was so wild because it was like a ton of people just in line. And let's see here. If this 2 seconds will give you any great appreciation for it, it's going to go by faster than I can. This is a line at Walmart. It was massive. And it was crazy. I was like, I'm not buying anything from here, but it did work out because I went the day after Christmas, the 26th, and they were still there. So I had the Masterverse Leech. Really excited about adding him. This box is really cool because the art is just tells a story. So you can see on this side, we've got some more members of the evil horde, including a certain blonde Leech there, Scorpina. So it was really fun. I love the way they do that. Then save him for last. Got Cyclone, who looks even cooler with this new Eternia setup. I love this red mask covering him up, gives him that real full-on samurai look. He's fighting some of the skeletons, or what do they call them? Skeletons, I think. Anyway, don't come at me, Marvel. Masters of the Universe fans. I'm digging this guy. He looks great. Then finally got this guy. I don't know what I've been waiting for, but I got him now. I really dug this He-Man head sculpt. The ones that I had before were kind of like, all right. But this one looks really cool. And you can see he's got the armies of Eternia with him and Andra there. So really cool. Digging these. And again, his head sculpt and the fact that you can take off the battle armor. Very cool. Got them. Those weren't on sale, but I didn't care. Luthen finally got him. He was on a big sale. It was like $10. So I think he might have actually been cheaper than the cheapest Ollie's price points. I was like, grab him now. Then I did go to Ollie's and got her Val. That was cool from Andor. So got her for the Ollie's price, along with Super Jedi herself, Reva, the third sister. Really cool. And Ollie's had a deal where, in addition to their already low, cheaper prices, they had 33% off a toy. So I got her and Val for $7 each. So good deal. Then I was feeling the love of Star Wars Black Series. So I got Shin Hati from Ahsoka. See, love that box art. Definitely reason to keep this packaging. I think I'm gonna go through a packaging purge in early 2025, but Star Wars Black Series, Masters of the Universe, and WWE probably gonna be the main ones that I keep because I just love their presentation with the boxes, and of course the classified series because they got them all numerically lined up. Then while I was at that same Walmart, I got this guy. It's so excited to get him. Ashley was like, "Oh, cool, they have Mr. Terrific," and then I saw it was the platinum chase version I actually wanted. I was like, "Great, let's get him right now," and stoked about that. And then today, last one, this set came in, and I think Lawson was saying the evil head sculpt doesn't look so evil in person, and it really doesn't. But I'm happy to get this. This was another one of those on super sale, so yeah, who am I to say no to a good sale? My God, Kwame Taylor, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you, my friend. Woo. Thank you for a great 2024. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year's. Thank you for a great 2024. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. All right, let's see. Where did I go? Since I shared what I got, what did y'all get? Walmart, Target. Oh, not a bad deal. Walmart and Target were just like, here, take all our stuff. Walmart had some great sales. That is the idea. Great. So I was saying it properly. Good deal. Lawson finally got Alpine. Superman movie figure from McFarlane and Simon Bass. I did see him, but it was like, this bill is getting expensive because none of it was on sale. Got Secret Wars figures, all of them. And 3 Iron Grenadier. Nice. Snake Eyes got Figure Arts Guile. Pre-ordered Sam. Sam is sold out. I'm glad you got yours fast. Good deal. What's Sam from? Lawson. I gave Titania a repaint of her torso to get rid of the pink shirt. Yeah, it was just terrible. Agree with you about the retro stalker, Jeffrey. He needed a younger looking head sculpt. Right. Yeah, it was just kind of weird they didn't do that option with him. Randall G, a great looking custom I did was take Pimp Destro's gold helmet and put it on the Iron Grenadier body. Looks freaking cool. So regal. Very cool. I think I've seen a few people do it, so it's nice. Let's see. David Thanos. I went to Walmart on the 24th, found something, went to pay it. It was madness. Went early on the 26th, and it was also madness. Right. I was so shocked. I figured everybody was going to be asleep. They were not. They were out there in droves. The line was just as long as it was the Monday before Christmas, the day after Christmas. And I figured there are going to be a lot of people there returning stuff, but no, there were people buying a bunch of stuff. And it wasn't just like everybody loading up on the Christmas decorations. There's just a ton of stuff. It's crazy. Lawson. I also got the Studio 86 version of Optimus Prime. Nice. Boston, I have to throw packaging away at this point. Just no more right. It is like the G.I. Joes have gotten so out of control because I get so many. I don't actually mind when I get army builders. It's like I'll just keep one box and then the rest of them. But the box sizes with the Stinger, the Vamp, the Ferrets, they're changing up the Trouble Bubbles. It's not a nice and uniform layout, which is kind of driving my figure collecting OCD nuts. It's like, ugh, these boxes are all kinds of different positions. Excuse me, but it's all good. I'm managing. I got the regular Mr. Terrific. Love his jacket. Which one is that one? Is it red in there? Snake Eyes. I got to work on New Year's Eve. It's also my birthday on New Year's. That is terrible that you have to work on your birthday. But happy early birthday. And looking forward to seeing you hanging out with us as always. Stay safe out there, my friend. Look who's back. It's 80s kid from the 90s. Hey, Jeff. What's up, my man? Welcome back. Glad to see you. Hope all is well with you. Looking forward to seeing what you're doing with the channel in 2025. David Thanos. Also forgot, I got Iron Grenadier. Found a red skull. Silver Model 1. Gonna put that red skull head on the Iron Grenadier. There's a good idea too. Yeah, that does. Yeah, I wonder how that looks. Sounds cool. Sam from the one game Honkai Star Rail. Man, I feel like I'm butchering these names so poorly. Vigors from Figure Arts. Nice. All right, let's see. I got so much cool stuff. Can't wait to share what I got. What you got, man? I was seeing one of my figure collecting buddies text me, and he sent me something. I was like, "Oh man, it's amazing!" But I will share with you all that in a second. Vintage Bob, what's up? David Thanos, thanks again for the Warbird. Now she's filling the spot on my shelf. It's been empty all year. I love it. Love to see everybody helping each other out here on Lyles Figure Files. The regular Mr. Terrific has a white shirt and red face. Yeah, I'm not loving that red face. But I thought it was different for the new 52 just for them to do something different. I love that classic JSA look. So cool. Mr. Jones got my CT Toys Wolverine finally. Now, is that one just Tire Stripe or is it just the orange and brown? I lost track of which one was which on that one. Last Command 4-pack. Which one is that one? 80s? What line is that from? JMC. What's up, Jeff and crew? What's up? How are you? David Thanos. Anytime, bro. I'm here to help. Absolutely. Big, quiet round of applause for my guy, David Thanos, who has helped me out tremendously tracking down stuff and really looking out. Appreciate you, my friend. And also being a great friend to the community here, helping them out with figures they have not found. I know another person, at least one other person, got something thanks to your help. So appreciate you. Keep doing up the great work. Or keep doing the great work. Snake Eyes, also Wednesday or Thursday, my Hot Toys Deadpool. Which one? The one from Deadpool 2? I know they don't have Deadpool 3 ready yet. Star Wars Last Command. Oh, nice. What's in that 4-pack? That's good stuff. So, yeah. Now let's take a look over at Amazon because I feel like there's probably some more stuff that's gone on sale in the 2.5 seconds since I have last checked in. Let's look at Marvel Legends. There's been a bunch of stuff they have posted just today. So this set, it was $70. No, there's $54.99. I wonder if that's still the case on Amazon or what the deal is here. So yeah, this is actually cheaper than this price. Wong and Doctor Strange and Bats back down $10. I feel like they were creeping back up to 45. It's down to 40.51. Like I said, they've had a bunch of stuff that's been on sale, like this guy, or you can see with the Fantastic Four, Franklin and Valeria. 27, and you save an additional 5%. They've had a bunch of these kind of sales. So if you see something, check out for that green because it's knocking down the prices of stuff even cheaper. Let's see. One of my figures of the year, Superior Spider-Man. Another one, 5% off, but they have some better ones than that. Let me see here. I feel like I just saw a really good one, and I wanted to make sure to share with you all while we're here on the live. This one was cheaper than $44.99. I wasn't going to pay any more than that for it, but I am pleased with the price I got it for. That was cool. I see. Of course, now I'm trying to find one of these great sales. Dracula was on sale. He had a 10% coupon as well. Yeah, just because I'm trying to find one, it's like, nope, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Toad, 5% off sale. Looks like all the stuff that was on earlier is just vanished and disappeared. But there were some really good deals assured. Oh, let me see. Anything here? No. I'm trying to get y'all hyped up. And of course, it's like there's nothing to show you to go grab. Death's Head's been going back and forth in price. I think I've seen him as low as $30. His regular price is $38.99. So he's been a figure. This set here, Wolverine and Psylocke, $40.81. They had a coupon earlier in the day where it took like 30% off, which meant that you get this set for $28 after tax. So a really good deal. I know a lot of people had that Psylocke. It's one of their favorite figures of the year. I didn't get it, so now I'm looking forward to seeing. But Brother Voodoo is still available with a 10% off coupon. So that knocks off $2.40. Those of you keeping track at home. Let me see. Was there anybody else that had a really good sale on this front? there have been a ton of Marvel Legends figures that have been just jumping down in price. He's gone back up. Let's see here. Is anything else? Of course, just because I'm trying to find some sales for y'all. Nothing. Excuse me. It's popping up. But here you go. Lilith. She's another one from this recent Black Heart Wave 10% off. So a lot of this stuff has been very fluid. It's been going up, it's been going down in price. If you see something that you got your eye on, you don't want to pay that full price for it right now, put it in your cart. And I also saw my buddies just put me up this, and I should be able to pull this up because this was a relatively recent part of our discussion. Yeah. Maybe you can make out this picture here. But now, helpful if I pull this up. This guy is showing up at Ollie's. You can get stuff cheap. You can see it if I can get this to focus. But yes, that is a Namor on the pegs at Ollie's. So he's $9.99. So these void figures, maybe all of them are going to be there, but for sure Namor is showing up at some spots. So crazy. Wow, the Devil and the Wolverine already. That is quick. Eric T, what's up? Crystal Lockjaw is in sale. Let me go back to it because it was weird when I was trying to show it. But I wonder it's because I'm not logged in on this version of it. This window is not, but I definitely got it when it was on sale as well. And that's when I just got it earlier. And I'm pretty sure I posted on here like I tried to every time that I see these sales. I think it was a 20% off coupon or whatever, but it doesn't look like it's showing up now. Let me see if I can sign in and see if that makes any difference. Okay, so I did do that, and I'm not seeing the sale price for it now. I don't know. I was thinking maybe that would trigger it and show up something, but no, go there. Let's see. There are some WWE figures, coincidentally, on sale, and the Don Tony D'Angelo, $14.50 right now, and then you save an additional $2, so you can get him for $12. That's about as good as you can get outside of Ringside Collectibles super sales right now. Was he the only one? I think there were more. Yeah, like this X-Pac, $15.45. So they're doing sales across the board on so many lines right now. Trish Stratus from Elite 111. She's $18, and Ringside has Ultimate Edition LA Knight for $18. So there's an option for you if you've been waiting. Of course, the Coliseum Collection version of Bam Bam Bigelow and the Big Boss Man is up for pre-order, coming in February. So we'll see about that one. But yeah, on the lowrider, cheaper before. It's $27. That's well worth getting though. Definitely recommend that one. Not as many great sales as I thought there were. Let me check one more spot here. McFarlane Toys. They've had a ton of sales during this period too. Adam, $15.39, and you can save another 10% off. So you can get this guy really cheap. The Dark Knights Death Metal Wonder Woman, she's $12.99. The Multiverse Camouflage Tumbler from Dark Knight Rises was $70. Now it's $48. You can get an additional 25% off on Kilowog and Green Lantern. That really knocks that down even cheaper. Kilowog himself could be that price, but yeah, this is a solid set to get there. Lots of good deals here. This manga Batman, another 15% off that $17.73 price point. So lots of deals. $16.99 for $16.09 for the Multiverse Red Hood. You can get your glow in the dark Batmobile from Batman Forever for $55.99 as opposed to $80. So there have been a ton. I got Ambush Bug, didn't pay $13.14 for him, but you can get him even cheaper than I did. That's cool. So a ton of stuff is on sale. 10% off on the Green Arrow Longbow Hunter version. So there's just so much. It's hard to keep up with these sales. I'm trying to make sure if there's stuff that I think is a really good deal to put it on the chat dashboard. So if you see it, if you see something that I have not, hit me up, let me know, and I'll make sure to post it and let everybody know that you were the one that gave us the info on the big sale. So let's see, what all did I miss here? 80s Kid for the 90s. Also can't wait for Retro Flint and all the Joes from the New Year, for the New Year's, as well as DCU McFarlane Superman. So about that Superman, about Flint. You guys know that has been the retro figure I have been most anticipating. And so we got some leak shots. I don't normally do this, but with Flint, so I was really excited. Here is a screenshot. It looks like they did give Flint a new head sculpt. That's cool because he kind of needed a different one. They've got all the particular elements of his outfit down. So can't wait. One of my favorite Joes getting added to the line, the retros line, and day one purchase as soon as I find him. I don't even know if I'll wait that long. Maybe I'll just pre-order him. But yeah, it's going down. Lost him. I got all four of the Totally Not Centurions, 80 Commanders, Heroes from Ramen Toy. Amazing figures. Which four did they do? Did they do, was it five? They came up with two additional Centurions. Or is that, man, it's been too long since I watched Centurions. The main bad guy and his henchman, who's in blue. I'm totally forgetting all this stuff. Vintage Bob, Dan Hume, friend of the show, mentioned something about new Marvel Legends being revealed in January. Man, I hope they start out strong with some much needed classic characters. Make my new year, Hasbro. I'm not quite sure if that's what he was referring to. I do know he was saying, y'all might want to save some bread because we got some more hits coming. Back with more hits. Let me see here. Cooperate. Just be an easy login this time. Will you? I think it will actually. So we can see right away what Dan was talking about. Let's see. Boy. All right, let's see. Of course, going to Twitter, I follow so many Niners people. So I'm like, oh yeah. Sorry. Stay away if you don't want to know the score of this game. All right, so Dan tweeted out to us 9 hours ago. Your dermatologist's favorite Marvel Legends figure will be available for pre-order next week. That's Huss. So that's part of that. Not what do we call him now? Because he's not Holocaust. Nemesis. That wave, including X Factor Cyclops, which I'm really excited about. So that wave's going up for pre-order. And what else did he say? Yeah, next wave. There was something else on this joint. Oh yeah, shout out to Greg Gumbel. It sucks. Enjoy listening to his commentary. Of course, now that I'm trying to find it, I will not because that's just the way it always works. Let me try one more time. Because I felt like I saw it. Maybe he's like not supposed to tell us about that so soon. Yeah, it's gone because it was there. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, it's not there anymore. So we're gonna see some more stuff. Maybe it was just that those figures are coming up for pre-order. But anyway, get that there. Chris Daughtry, I'm gonna put yours into the queue for what resolutions you want to see. 80s Kid, I got the Stap and Battle Droid too. What do you think about that set? Do you like it? Because that's one that's been kind of hanging around, not on sale, but it's been there for a minute, and I'm kind of like curious about it because I feel like getting one would be cool. Chris Daughtry says Death's Head rules. It's a really nice looking figure. Oh, you got something else? Nice, 80s Kid. DJ Jedi, random Monday Lyles Figure Files live stream. Let's go! Better believe it, man. I thought it might be a little bit ridiculous doing it on New Year's Eve. Fearless Guerrero. I'll get that Void Wave if I can get them $15 or less. 100%. Yeah, the only ones that I had to get for, and even then I got Black Panther for 16 something due to that post premium sale was Vision and Black Panther. And I'm really gonna have to put down some more dollars because I can't stand Vision's cape. It is so annoying. And normally that doesn't matter to me. I don't really care that much. But his cape's annoying. It's in the way and it takes up too much shelf space. The way I've got my Avengers position, it's just annoying. So I'm gonna have to get a claw cape for him. Kind of feeling the same way about Black Panther's cape too, because it's just they make their capes so billowy and flowing, and I don't really need that for my display because they're just shelf hogs and they're so heavy. It just makes a mess of things. So, yeah. Eric T, it is 20% off in my app. It may be regional. Let me check my app because I'm with you. I'm curious now. Like, what's going on? course, I did get this already. So maybe that's why they're like, you don't need this discount coupon. So my app, well, you know what? They may just be saying that because I cashed in on the coupon already. So did you already get it, Eric? Chris, so Big Bad Toy Store put the second X-Men 3-pack with Forger for 40. Originally, they only had the Banshee 3-pack for 40. Finally pulled the trigger for that price. Yeah, it's a really good set. I'm trying to remember. Did Hasbro Pulse sell out of theirs? Because I know for the longest time they had them there chilling, and they just seemingly could not sell them. But I'm curious now, and I know Pulse has done like this lame job of showing what's on sale and how to find stuff with their redesigned website. So here's the outlet. This is where we find their stuff that's on sale now. And let's see, because I'm curious. And what JoJo stuff is on sale? Yeah, that's not selling out anytime soon. Marvel, let's go. Let's go. It's pretty convenient being able to just do this, though. We'll give them that. It's funny because this is on sale. It's $20 off or $22 off, but you can get it for way cheaper, even half off. You can get it for like 54 on Amazon. At least you could earlier. I haven't checked lately. Oh, we got some stuff that's sold out. Let's see. Because I know this 3-pack. Oh, wow. They're sold out now. Because I got both of the X-Men 3-packs because Pulse had a sale. It was like, these are too expensive. And I know some people were finding these 3-packs at Ollie's. So I'm glad you're able to get it. Alpha Proto, the lowrider is tempting. Vehicles that can fit my 112 collection always catch my attention. The WWE line from Mattel has a ton of good vehicles and definitely worth checking out for that reason because they have so many. I think they call them Wrecking Riders. Let me just do a quick. I think that's what they call them. Here you go. So here's you can see everything they've put out so far, and they're really, really nice on that front because they're cool. And you can see, so if you want a bike for your Dreadnoks, you got this purple one, $17.49. I mean, it comes apart because that's part of the play factor, but that's not bad. The lowrider, like I said, has been cheaper than 27, but it's also not bad. You got this forklift deal, that's cool. You got this rampage rig truck for 51. Again, that's been cheaper. Get your 4-wheel drive, your monster truck, your ATV. They have a ton of vehicles that they have done. You know, also have an ambulance. It looks like that's sold all the way out right now. But they have some really cool stuff, and it's definitely worth picking up their vehicles. They got this car. That's definitely not worth $89 though. But you can find a lot of stuff. And then here's another motorcycle if you're so inclined. But they do have some really nice ones they release every year, and definitely recommend them because they're really fun for your displays and your setups, your dioramas. If you need Superman to come grab a car out there, really great for that. 80s kid. The only Star Wars Black Series stuff I'm getting next year are Revenge of the Sith, EU, and Ahsoka. Oh, we get some Rebel stuff too. I hope so, because I feel like they're a little underserved. And there are a few more Clone Wars characters that I still want to see, so hopefully we'll see them soon. Lost in Retro Flint is absolutely going to rock. He's going to rock so hard. Here's Archie. Jeffrey, there's color league pics of all the Joe figures now on TFW 2005 G.I. Joe thread, including Flint. So let me see here. Like more color than what I have, or just like full on. Hey, here you go. 2005. There we go. Of course, because I'm trying to find them. It's going to be ridiculously hard to find this link. Huh. When did they post that? Because I'm not seeing that on their main page. Unless I'm missing Joe board. Of course, you all are like, hurry up and get to it already. Yeah. Oh, I just need to go to his tank. Because they don't have them either. Huh. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to it. Hopefully, eventually. Where's our Star Wars stream? I don't know, man. They're doing figures that I want, so I'm fine with them not being on camera. Lawson, Ramen Toys did the main 3 good guys, Centurions, and the Native American hero they added later on. Oh, cool. Are they all sold out or are they still available? The one Centurion figure that I like is the guy on the satellite that always beam down their gear. Right. Then they have a dude, I'm trying to remember his name. Did he have a red beard or a blonde beard? He's pretty cool. Alpha Proto, knowing there are going to be more Generation X figures on the way. Now I want to go back and get Chamber and M. Are they expensive now? I always feel like that's a problem. It's like they don't do some things, and you're like, I don't need this if you're gonna fake on completing another team. And then it's like, oh, you weren't faking. I've got great news for you. Like, really, really great news. You didn't even take advantage of the Target clearances, which were fun to track down, but you can get them right now. Chamber is available on Amazon, my affiliate, for $17.99. No extra deals. And M, she's available for $18.38. So it's solid. Can't beat that price for those figures, and especially if you missed out earlier. So yeah, that's really solid. Good deal. So you can get those too. Definitely recommend them. They're cool. Well worth getting, especially since we know we're getting at least one more member of the team. Very cool. I mean, if we can't get her from Ramen, I don't know if anyone will do her. But yeah, that'd be fun to get her as well. Anthony, what's up, my man? What's good with you? Rick Cage is in the building. Greetings, all, Sir Jeffrey. It's Monday. What are you doing? My power ring just gave a static shock. Nice. Fearless Grow. I don't blame you. I am so done with plastic capes. I want everything in cloth or wire, with a wire. I've been spoiled by other companies. Yeah, I think what really did it, now I have so many, and for the most part, I'm fine. But when I was pulling out the HasLab Giant Man and posing him, Thor is becoming a bit of a pain simply because his cape was in the way. And I've not been clamoring for Thor to have a cloth cape because I don't know how they get that raised element to it, but I want them to experiment and also give us an Ultimate Thor with Home Mjolnir just like that. So he probably needs a little bit of tinkering, but I really think this what's happened. And McFarlane being able to incorporate cloth capes and their price point of $22, $24.99 is like, hey, what are we doing here, Marvel Legends? Y'all can do that too. So yeah, absolutely. Post needs new management. Have you bought much from? I actually got my alert email from them about my Transformers Cosmo finally shipping. And I shouldn't say finally. It's just I missed out on him earlier because he was a Walmart exclusive. Womp womp. And then some people were finding him at Ross for $8, and I was like, I missed out on him on that end. So this is the third time. So third time is going to be the charm of this guy. AT, I got Launch already, but it's on a watch list, so it popped up randomly. Okay. Randall G. 2 weeks until Ultimate Dusty Rhodes and Legends Rick Rude. What I'd like to have right now, Randall G, is for all of those. Plus, Walmart should be shipping the Dusty Rhodes Monday Night War set soon. Which Dusty Rhodes Monday Night War set? Oh, those. So those figures have been in stores. I picked up 6, and I saw a Razor Ramon. I think Lita was the only one I didn't see, an Ultimate Warrior. But yeah, now I see they are back up for pre-order, which is helpful. I feel like they need to do that all the time if something is popular, like this Monday Night Wars line. And this one, I think, is the one way where it's like, oh, who cares? And outside of my boy 6. But I'm just like, dude, this is the one that, we should have had that DDP, the Vincent wave available. So this is great. Getting him for Thanksgiving. I need to make that move there because I saw it in person. It looked really cool with him in the yellow tights. And yeah. So I just wish I cared more about that Dusty Rhodes figure, which I do not. There's so many other ones of these Build-A-Figures that I'm like, oh, this is cool. I really want this one. Not so for him. Like the Disciple. He would have been cool since I was getting Harlem Heat anyway. So unfortunate. But yeah, there they go. It's just, there's Lita. So you can really buy them, get everything together. That's very helpful. And do that more often. Felix says the Strife 5-pack is about 52 on Amazon. Right. That's what I thought. It was not too ridiculous for that. And, whatever. Anthony Rogers found a figure that I can finally scratch off my list. DC Direct, Page Puncher, Superman, Earth 2, Val's Odd. Where did you get them? Did you get them from Amazon? Did you find them at Target? Over here in my area, those figures stuck around for a while. I kind of was trying to like justify getting that Brainiac with the crazy, creepier head sculpt. But it's like, you don't need this figure. They really did look cool. Playstar, complete teams. Yes, please do that. Lawson, David Thanos, I dig them. I hated tearing out the packaging to get them out, but they're nice. Have all three of the Kenner Centurion main heroes from the 80s. I've been comparing them. All right, give me like 2 seconds. This is gonna take me no time to get these guys. Let's see. Let's go to Ramen Toys in the end room because I have my Centurions and I know exactly where they are in the other room. Let's go to Ramen Toys. See if Ramen still has these guys in stock. Are they still in stock? As I keep looking in silence, like, oh, let's see. So are these figures worth it for that price point? I did like the Centurions. But man, did they have a special on them or is this just the regular price for these guys straight up? But I'm glad to see they have payment options available because getting all the Centurions for this price point could get expensive very quickly. Got Max. That's cool. Lightyear. No relation to Buzz Lightyear. They do look really clean though. Gosh. Where's Ace? Apache Commander. Nava? It's cool. Man. Listen, Lawson, I don't care for your poor influences deal here trying to get me to buy figures, and I do not, but the Centurions are cool. And it'd be really easy to complete them. They're a team that's not going to take a lot of time to pick up and grab. Complete teams. Right. I should do that. Felix, I might look into the WWE breakaway bike. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Their vehicles are really good and they're surprisingly solid. You can work around the breakaway pieces just fine. Maybe you just put a little satin or gift wrap tape on them. You can keep it sealed up without having to worry about it breaking off on you all the time. 80s Kid Law and Order is my number 2 most wanted set next to good old Flint. Crimson Guard Luke looks cool. I can't wait for Law and Order. They're even really good to have in the line. David Thanos. Love that line, Centurions. I wish I still had all my old stuff. I had so much stuff while I was young. Then in 92, I lost it all because of a hurricane. That's terrible. Man, no good. Ramen Toys got you covered. Roberts, Infinite Realms. Hey, Jeff, you live on a Monday? Cool. Yeah, just shaking things up. I'll be back on Thursday, too. I just wanted to do the thing, have a little fun with you guys before we wrap up this year. Couch Citizen Chamber's been on sale lately. Definitely on sale. Chris Daughtry, what was on page? Is that the TFW ones? Let me check. Real fast here. Those pages are crazy. Yeah. Let's see here. Find these color pictures through their slideshow. Doesn't look like they're showing up. They're just not cooperating. I did see the Transformers Age of Prime Triptychon. Are you going to pick it up, Snake Eyes? Blaze Star. Chamber looks even better with the spare Johnny Blaze head. Oh, the smaller skeleton one? Lawson, we need a new classic Thor with a better head sculpt, a cloth cape, and the correct version of Mjolnir. Yeah, there's a little bit of work they could do for an Ultimate Thor. Not to say that I hate the one that we have. It's just they've made so many improvements to so many other figures. And it kind of feels like Thor could use an upgrade. And he's the signature core character. So it's time for an upgrade for Thor. Robert says, if Jada can give us wire capes with Bison and McFarlane can too, there's no reason Hasbro can't. Excuse me. 80s. I'm getting my Luke Skywalker, New Hope, next week. Did you not pre-order Leia too? Thor needs a furrowed brow, more intensity in his expression. Doesn't need gritty teeth, but a little more intensity to his face. He's one that I think benefits from having multiple head sculpts. So you get your gritty teeth one for when he's really focused and really mad. Have at thee. You know, we need all those different deals for him. David Thanos, check those Razor Ramones on that Dusty set before you buy. I was so excited to find the set and didn't notice there was a separation on the swivel. Luckily, I found another and did a figure swap. Well, that's good. Yeah, I remember you told me about that. Yeah, that's not great. And of course, if you don't see them on the pegs and ordering online, it can be even worse. I love my Raptor from Classified Series says 80s kid, especially if you got it for $10. Worth it? Yes. I knew that was going to be the case. Also got Retro Stalker and Cobra Trooper. What do you think of the Cobra Trooper? Blade Star. That's how I finally got the Strike 5-pack. Yeah, because it was a little bit too much for that. Get Harlem Heat for wrestling figs, sucker. Yeah, Northern. I wish, man. Lawson, you're paying the same for Mexico and Mayflex figures that you're paying for the Ramen toy Centurions. That's how I justify it. Each Centurion is well made, great paint, all the crazy accessories. Don't do it. Don't make me go down that rabbit hole, even though it's a pretty shallow one. It's not like I'm just going on and on through the shallows with Gaga and Bradley. Jamelin says, did anyone else here get the Tommy DeLorean? I think someone else did. Maybe it was G-Brew. And the Springs really launched those missiles. Yeah, they did. Ramen Toys does quality work too. They pay more attention to details than the bigger companies. They do. They do great work. Rick Cage. Well, crew, I'm sitting in Target right now, waiting on family to finish shopping. Good idea skipping figures you don't need, Jeff. I'm not even going to hit the toy album. Good. Willpower. Oh, you can do it. You're a Target. You can see if they had that Geoforce in the correct colors. Correct. Meaning the green and yellow version, because I saw the red and orange version. I was like, oh, that's not bad. But I really want that green and yellow one. So I have to go around to a few more. Come to the ramen side, Jeffrey. Step into the light. Now, I'm ramen is not a toy line that I need a lot of convincing. It's just like I'm literally trying to figure out where I'm putting this stuff. So I got real on myself since I got my Dragonfly up on the G.I. Joe shelf. Like, yeah, that's right. That's what we're doing here. What else can I put up and on display that's been in boxes for years? And I finally decided to get a big obstacle in my figure room. Finally out of the box. And that's the Star Wars Black Series Force Awakens TIE Fighter that I got on sale so many years ago from Target. And they were like clearancing them out. So I got it for $60. Really great price. And that thing is massive. It's so huge. I feel like they really just made it bigger than it needed to be because it's massive. It is like huge. Now you can see the top of my DTOF here. I was like, maybe I'll put it up there, but it's taller and wider. And the space that I have is going to lose all that shelf space that I have for all these other figures. And I was like, for what? But it's really impressive. And I got to figure out what the heck to do with it. So I got to rearrange everything over there. Snake Eyes says also the Cyberpunk figures from Jada Toys have cloth capes. Capes would be different. Now I'm getting hungry. All right, it's 9:00 already. How did that first hour go by so fast? So now let's have at it. What are the resolutions you have, whether for you figure collecting or you want to see your favorite toy company do? For me, I'll go first. For my figure companies, of course. Marvel Legends, I want to see them do more cloth capes. I mean, McFarlane's doing it. All the cool kids are doing it. So I like to see them incorporate more cloth capes because I think that they've gotten too unwieldy with Marvel Legends. And whether it's just like a kind of basic one that they can reuse, repurpose for other characters, like maybe, hey, let's do a black cape that we can work with all these other figures. Let's try that. Or red cape for some other ones. There are lots of characters that could use a red cape. Some of the problem is the weird peg mechanism they have with the capes. It's kind of angled and it doesn't sit in there. Then you start moving and posing a figure, it pops out and it kind of ruins the whole thing. So hopefully they can do some cloth capes for Mattel's WWE line. What I want to see them do, just continue more of the same. Get us more legends. I know it's easier said than done. They can't do this. They're kind of handcuffed by what WWE allows them to do. But I would really love to see some more new legends, specifically from the NWA corner of the wrestling world. Maybe even some more Mid-South guys. They have Ted DiBiase. I'd love to see them do what they've been doing a few times with some other guys, giving us an old school non WWF version. Excuse me. So a Ted DiBiase, Mid South, maybe blue tights with his black glove. That would be awesome. Love to see that. Hopefully, a Steve Dr. Duff Williams coming on the horizon too. Reggiato Classified series. This is hard because I feel like they're really just knocking out things that I want. But if there was something, it would be to, like, for retro figures in particular, go with like the modern take as a separate head sculpt, but go classic. So they've got a retro breaker in the works, but it looks like he's got a beard again, and it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's what the retro figure had. But for those of us who love the comic book, it'd be really awesome to have like a separate head sculpt with, his closed crop hairstyle, a bubble. I mean, just go borrow one from the X-Men Marvel Legends team. Hey, Jubilee, can you just give one up for the team for Breaker? I'd love to have that. So definitely, because I don't want to see more cases with, like we saw with Retro Stalker, different head sculpts. That's cool. I love to see the fact that Flint does have a different head sculpt. First one's fine, but I'm kind of like, yeah, it's time for a new, younger, maybe, I don't know if it's younger, just more heroic head sculpt for him, because it's my guy. And keep up. I want to see what they're gonna do with this Mass Effect in the mini series deals. That looks really cool. They've got a green shirt Joe coming. That's exciting. So really looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do. But Shadow Classified series, just one of my favorite lines. So not a whole lot for them to fix up and improve on. For McFarlane Toys, two things. Make sure people can get access to the figures a little bit easier, because in some cases the platinum version is the more desirable version. So, Mr. Terrific here. Most people probably want the black tee, not the red tee version. So maybe flip this up and make the one that everybody wants, the default regular one, and the less desirable one, the platinum one. Give that more of a chase feel to it. Because it's like you're just gonna have a bunch of red tee Mr. Terrifics stand on the pegs when people really want the black tee. So anyway, we've got that. More female figures. I know we got Power Girl coming, and she looks great, but we still need a Black Canary. We still need Zatanna, Vixen. There's so many great female characters. More Legion female members while we're on it. Donna Troy and her red Wonder Girl attire. There's a lot. And we need to get more of those figures in 2025. What else do I want to see for Mayfex? Get your DC comic figures out faster, please. The figures that I have, they're great. But I want more. I want Green Lantern. I want Flash. I want Wonder Woman. I want the DC universe. I don't want to just stick to the main Superman books, the main Batman titles. Give us more of the universe. Love to see that. For Storm Collectibles, you're doing a new smaller scale to compete with Jada Toys. Focus on knocking out those rosters from the various games. I know they have King of Fighters 98. They got Dark Stalkers on there, Street Fighter Alpha 3. Massive collection. That's super ambitious. But really work hard on getting most of those figures out. If you can't get them out in 1 year, no problem. Just keep focusing. Do the Street Fighter Alpha 3 figures first, then go on to whatever other Street Fighter game you want to knock out next. So 2 years, 3 years, whatever it takes to get the Alpha 3 characters. Just stay focused, stay committed. Make these figures a little bit easier for us to get. All right, let's see here. Let me see. If I missed anything from you all first before I get to anybody else. Transformers. Listen, you guys are doing a great job. Just keep up with the Studio Series 86 figures. There's still so many more we can get. Wind Charger still needs a figure done. Keep it up. Let's keep the good work going. And I love the fact that we're getting Superior next year. So Superior, Devastator. It's going to be a good year. So keep doing what y'all are doing. Now let's see what everybody else is saying. Lawson. I don't buy everything ramen, but I bought both of their Totally Not Mascars and love them so much. I bought the Centurions. They're bad in 1001B. I also ordered their 112 scale tank. Nice. David Thanos Retro Card Stalkers 14 on Amazon. Yes, sir. Lawson. Marvel Legends Resolution. We promised to get all the female figures hairstyles right. Yes. No more straight hair when hair should be wavy, large and in charge, bouncing and misbehaving hair. in our wheelhouse. Yeah, dude. I mean, we've talked about this with Phoenix, and she's a really great figure. I'm like so impressed with her articulation, the colors. It's like, man, it'd be even better. They had her hairstyle right. David Thanos, G.I. Joe, extra hands. What are you doing with your extra hands? I have so many like random bags of hands for my wrestling figures. I don't know what I would do with G.I. Joe's. Because at least I can match the skin tones pretty easily with my Mattel WWE figures. I think it'd be even harder with classified. Andre, what's going on? What I would do for them to just please include cloth capes. Yes. Snake Eyes, who do you want to see do more video game figures? David Thanos says, Marvel, wired capes and effect pieces. Yes. Okay. Chris says, I see the YouTube is taking my links out, Jeff. To see the Flint pics, go to boards. All right, let's see. Boards. No. Do that first. Let's see here. Got me really excited and hyped up about this Flint figure. Let's see. Click non-transformers. Toy Arc board, not the site. Okay. That's so weird. Because it's funny because it's showing me a bunch of things. I wonder if you have to be on there to see all of these things. Okay, we'll figure it. Oh, I found it now. Not Tremors, the toy Arc. And the Judge out there. And 4003, 4002. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm here now. Let's see. Pathfinder. Cool. So many pictures. Oh, yes. I've seen these with these figures. This is funny. I was doing all this for absolutely the same thing I'd seen. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks to Jay Khan. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate your patience walking me through this. Yeah, it looks like my dude Flint there. It's really cool. Love the work on the gloves. That's cool. And I think the head sculpt definitely has that retro card look to him. And yeah, beret looks sharp. I mean, there's something about Flint's totally not safe costume that I dug. Got the sleeves right. Very good work. Thank you. That is, yeah. I'm so excited about that figure. It is it is ridiculous. The levels of excitement I have for this guy. And for those of you who wanted to see, here's what it looks like on the back. So, and the distinct camouflage, which was definitely a problem that was missing from the first one. Much better camo print. Got the boots down just so. Green shotgun, pointing head, David Thanos. We got more alternate hands for Flint. That works. That checks out. He's got his watch. It's awesome. Really excited about this. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Lawson says Marvel Legends Resolution, more representation for Marvel characters that haven't received figures. Teams like Frightful 4 and UFOs. Seriously. I mean, the 2 packs are the way to get it done. We get Wizard, Chopster, done. Jaggerheart, Stingray. Jaggerheart is rumored. Wyatt Wingfoot, yes. Doc Samson, I think Doc Samson is too. Don't hold me to that one. David Thanos. Also, Marvel, finish teams within 3 or 4 series. Yes, please. Chris Daughtry. McFarlane, please do all Justice Society members. That is asking for so much, but I am signing on with you because I love the JSA. And either way, the Golden Age version, the Jeff Johns era, I'm down for them. Let us get those. Rick Cage, wish for the missing Mortal Kombat figures from Storm Collectibles. Yes. Which ones? Sonya, Johnny Cage, Jax. Would that cover it in turn? I guess Shao Tsung. We need all those guys. So, yeah, I can't believe we didn't get some of those characters. Todd, DC Multiverse should increase availability on Chase figures. Yes. And make all of Dwayne McDuffie's milestone characters, all of them. Yeah. Not upset with that. Lawson, McFarlane Multiverse, redo some figures we gave side-eye action to. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl is looking forward, etc. Absolutely. Brian, wait, it's not Thursday. What is even happening? It's chaos and anarchy. We'll be back on Thursday, though, so no worries. I'll be here. Hopefully, you all will as well, and hopefully sufficiently recovered from your New Year's plans. Northern Nomad, DC, absolutely yes. David Thanos, Transformers, give me Mirage. Yes, and don't make us pay for a 5-pack to get Hound. That wasn't cool. 80 Skip wants to know, why doesn't Hasbro just release a wave of characters from one show movie? Oh, because in case people don't like that one show or movie, it allows people to come in, get a few figures. I mean, they're doing that more with the Star Wars stuff. I mean, we got the Skeleton Crew wave, Acolyte, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So they're doing that. It's just more, it's better off for them to have a variety of figures. Jamlin, I didn't answer the what I got question. I didn't get any figures as presents, but as I was traveling and just got back today, nice. I'm opening several packages right now. First up, 2 IG Bats, Storm Shadow on Alpine. That's nice. Or referring to, well, I mean, they're kind of doing the Black Series though. Lawson, McFarlane Multiverse, more consistency with figure sizes, builds, heights, etc. And I would absolutely add to that to not use molds like the Speeding Bullets Batman Superman mold for figures that don't need those stripes. You got blank bodies, use them. That Green Lantern one is a really good example of what you can do with all your figures. Just use those instead of ones that have random designs that aren't needed. Seems like we ask that every year. Yeah. Jamlin. Oh, and that DeLorean I mentioned arrived right before I left. I might need to get a few Back to the Future figures. Do they fit in there? Lawson. Love that they gave Flint the classic canteen. Right? He needed it. Snake Eyes. One Figment to do more Metal Gear figures, and I want Venom Snake and Quiet and Naked Snake, aka Big Boss. Tom Finn 2018. McFarlane, DC. Go some blank butts. Stop reusing old molds with inaccurate details. Yes. Being a fine figure. I got notifications that Xandar and Leatherneck are on their way. Nice. So jealous. David Thanos. Flint. Check. Now give me retro card, Major Bled, Wild Bill, and Serpentor. I know. I'm excited about Flint. Lawson. Give me a Joe Cooper to Rise Morales. Classic Hawkman figure tied. We do need a classic Hawkman. It's ridiculous. Michael Solis. Marvel Legends. Where is Rom? He's coming. He'll be here. John Morrissey. Wow, I am late to the party. It's all good, man. Hey, Jeff in chat. Hope you all have a very happy New Year. Same to you, my friend. Back here Thursday. No worries. The DeLorean is 110 scale. All right, good deal. So what figures will fit in with that? Confused. Or curious, not confused. All right, let me see here. One check before I wrap up. Let me see here. Chris Dosher also said no more pins and plenty of cloth capes with bendy wires. Let's see. Lawson says, McFarlane Multiverse, for goodness sake. Oh, you better not pout. Todd, please get it through your head. The classic Superman doesn't have wrist cuffs. Yeah, great question. Brian P. Why doesn't Hasbro do a theme Marvel Legends wave? Like an all Spider-Man wave with Swarm, Cardiac, Carrion, Spot, Firestar, 90s outfit, Man Wolf, and Spider's Man, Build-A-Figure Stegman. Spider-Man's the only one that they really do theme waves with, where we get Spider-Man and his friends from various. I mean, they tend to do more modern when they do modern and classic when they do classic. Now, this one, they've got Chameleon, Electro, Kane. We've got all kinds of figures in that, and they're the only ones that really do have a theme. Now, the theme might be a loose one, Spider-Man, but we don't get that from. I mean, we do get an X-Men wave, but we don't get that enough from other Marvel Legends waves. And I wish they would. 80s Kid, give me an Heir to the Empire, Thrawn, and Palion 2-back. Yes. From the Black Series, as well as Ben Skywalker, Jason Solo, and Dark Empire, Luke and Leia. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's make that happen. So that guy's want a Castlevania Trevor figure. From who? Steve Nar. What's up, Steve? I like more G.I. Joe comic book based figures. Yes, please. Quinn, Dr. Venom, Scarface. Yes. CG Fred. Now, do you want Fred? Because I mean, I feel like I'm a little bit torn with this, and I know this is such a deep dive that if you did not read the comic book, you're like, why do we have rando dude with a plaid sweater, plaid flannel with his hunting rifle What is this? I mean, I want that one from the Assault on Snake Eyes' cabin in the woods, because we got Dusher, we got Firefly, we got Spirit, we got Airborne, we got Snake Eyes. And I'm like, yo, we're still missing Fred from that. And while we're at it, let's get Softmaster and the big grizzly bear that comes out there too. Actually, we do have Grizzly from Marvel Legends, so he could stand in case we needed him to. So we'll figure that out. Lawson, I'm going to start painting those Superman wrist cuffs to look like watches. That way you can have Jimmy Olsen on standby. Well, there you go. Jamelin. Most 112 figures will work with 110 vehicles. Anything around 6 or 7 inches, the neck of Back to the Future figures will fit. Oh, there you go. Good deal. Now I want to see some pictures. Brian P says, come on, Hasbro. How hard is it to repaint Studio Series 86 Brawn and Legacy Gears in the Outback and Swerve respectfully? You can even make it a 2-pack. No reason why they can't. When they're running out of those G1 characters for us. Chris Daughtry. New Year resolution, new pinless classic Havoc on retro card with silver thing around his neck, plus an unmasked head. And a white energy circle. I don't know why they painted it blue outside of the fact they're trying to make us buy another set. But yeah, he definitely needs a silver thing around his neck. He needs that energy circle in white. While we're at it, let's get an all-out classic Polaris to go with them. Maybe can make that a 2-pack. Austin, I'd love for Class 5 to do a civilian pack that features some of the supporting cast characters from the cartoon series. So Honolulu West, Dr. Vandermeer. Who else do we want to get in there? Gosh, what was the mermaid? Amber in Quick Kicks episode. What was her old girl's name? The one who was dating Lifeline and got the gold helicopter. That was wild. Man, I'm forgetting all these names now. Lorleen, one of them. Anyway, there are tons of good supporting characters from G.I. Joe. That'd be fun. Oh, yeah, Satin. How can I forget about Satin? Right. And she comes with the parts to put Shipwreck, Snake Eyes, Timber, and Polly in the Culture Club attire. Ryan Daly, what's up, my man? How are you? Rodney Sesums. What's up, Rodney? Good evening, Jeffrey gang. Happy New Year, all. Happy New Year to you, Rodney. Mara, the mermaid. Thank you, Chris. I think something right around there. She'd be really fun too. And then Raven, not the Night Raven, the one who was stranded with Lifeline. Not Lifeline. Gosh. What's my boy's name? Slipstream. Yeah. Ryan Daly. I just found out McFarlane is releasing a magenta and yellow repaint of Mr. Freeze, and my life will never be the same. That sounds gaudy. Let's see if I can find it. And how much effort will it take to do that? All right, let's see. Mr. Freeze. Now, which one? Because I'm feeling like maybe, just maybe, this is one of these deals where it's like wild. Are we talking about this one? Which, of course, might not even be that one. Let's see here. Why is it so hard to just pull up what I asked you to do? Why? I tell you why. Okay. Oh, just try it that way. There you go. All right, Ryan. So is this the one you're talking about? I think this is it. This one here, the Entertainment Earth exclusive on Amazon. Those colors are ridiculous. And I think it's glows in the dark. It has a little black light action for you. So are you getting it? Bree. Yes, that's her name. Thank you. Man, Chris is on top of it. Appreciate it. Brian B. 2025 resolution for the Hasbro Star Wars team. How about actually focusing on a 3.75 inch line for once? It reveals a whole bunch of 6-inch BS Black Series and little to none vintage figures. That is so wild because I feel like the exact opposite. I'm like, okay, enough vintage series love. Go back to the Black Series. So I'm glad to hear there's vintage collectors who are like, oh, come on, what y'all doing? I think the 3.75 inch line has some really cool stuff coming in 2025. I feel like those releases are really cool. Like they've got Thrawn, Sabath, and Captain Pellis. I think that's his name. They've got a 3-pack of them, and I'm really jealous we don't have that for the Black Series. But yeah, it's really funny. They be like all the time, like, oh man, they get all the cool stuff in the vintage line. Lawson, we could use a lifeline for sure. Wetsuit also, especially now that we got leather neck. Michael Solis, New Year's resolution. I want that NECA Ghost Turtles mode of the painted normal. I'm not quite sure I understand what you're saying on that one. But that might also be because I'm not into the NECA Turtles. Ryan Daly. It's called the Blacklight, Mr. Zero, Mr. Freeze. Color based on his first appearance, but a repaint of the modern suit. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was a thing. That Freeze is wild. All right, everybody. Chill. Or did he say freeze? Ugh, so bad. Rick Cage. Storm Collectibles and Jada. We need more fighters. Guy, Cody, sat down on the avenue. Final Fight, Nightmare, Siegfried. What about Roy? Sung, Mina, etc. Soul Calibur, Billy Kane, Kyo, Lei Wulong, Gunjack, Mokijin, Yoshimitsu, Sodam, Birdie wrote the other a lot. So many. And you broke down a good amount that I want. Jamelin. Lawson, I mentioned on another stream a while ago that I want a Blonde Ambition 3-pack with Amber Satin and Honolulu, and I would buy it. Ryan, the white and blue Platinum Freeze homogeneous superpower toys goes for $90 now. So yeah, give me that gaudy Dayglow version. I can't believe it's that much. That's crazy. Bobo, what's up, Jeffrey? What's up? How are you tonight? 80s kid from the 90s. Make more figures. Looking at you, Transformers team. Which ones do you want to see? 80s. Snake Eyes. There's a Leon figure from Resident Evil, but no Ada. And I need an Ada. Who's doing these figures? Lawson. I love that pack, Jamelin. Exactly the kind of thing I love to see. I kind of feel like maybe they're dipping their toes into cartoon looks. We're seeing that with the cover girl based on her cartoon look, the Jajo green shirt. So maybe it's not too far off. I mean, maybe they pair them off with like a more popular character. Potentially Roadblock with his cartoon colors. Who'd you do? Would you put Snake Eyes in his Ninja Commando look with satin, or Slash? Yeah, maybe do that, and then have Shipwreck and satin. Of course, I would buy those too. Jamelin. In fact, they could release a companion 3-pack of Quick Hit, Shipwreck, and Roadblock and Civvies. Ryan, I got Aquaman, Adam, Longbow, Ollie, and the Riddler today. So I guess there's a new line I'm collecting now. Dude, I told you, it's wild because it's like it's fun. I mean, the figures are pretty solid. He does make some weird choices with parts where it's like, dude, you've already got this. You don't need to reuse this part. It doesn't fit. The figures are pretty fun. I'm digging them. Lawson, Jeffrey, could you show the chat my Titanic repaint? Oh, let me get to it. Let's see how fast I can do that. Oh, Lawson. There we go. Here is Lawson's repaint of Titania. Looks good. And I'm very happy to get these reports that she is not the most ridiculous to repaint, because I was just so disappointed when I saw that picture. Like, what are you all doing? And then Ryan broke it down for me too. That's the first version. This is what he used to clean her brush cleaner and restorer, and he started painting away. You can see this, how she looks there. I think he used a brush restorer on that, and then he painted that midsection. What did you do, Lawson, with yours? I missed out on 86 Prime. Actually, you might not have. Let me see if this guy's still there. But according to my good friend online, excuse me, there's a retailer where you don't have to miss out on them. Ugh. Of course, you might have to navigate a terrible website, because so many of them are these days. To get to it, let's see. Of course, this means absolutely nothing based on their website, but maybe this will work out. So this is GameStop, Studio Series 86, Optimus Prime. Is he in stock? Yeah, he's still there. So 80s kid, if you don't have to miss out on Prime. Now you're choosing not to get him, but he is available on GameStop.com right now. You can get him. Still can't get that free shipping, but it's right there for you. So I definitely recommend him. He's a great figure. There you go. Lawson. Jalen has the right idea about the civilian packs. Right. That'd be a fun way to get them. Vintage Bob. I love a Spider-Man villain's wave of Stegron, Hitman, Will o' the Wisp, Lightmaster, Zandu, and Rocket Racer. Yeah. Rocket Racer is probably one that I really hope we get to. Snake Eyes. 5K Toys are doing the Resident Evil figures. They just showed a Nemesis. Stars. Steve Nahr. I was excited after the Desert Snake Eyes. And that's one I keep feeling like I need to go back and get. You mean Stegron. Chris Dodger says, looks good, Lawson. Lawson uses Vallejo brush on primer, Vallejo paints for the flesh tones, brushing them on in thin coats, then clear coated it. So no paint rub. That's nice to hear. I love those late 70s Spidey villains. They need some love. Maybe I will continue to buy Transformers. Ryan Daly, any Spider-Man villain wave needs Hypno Hustler. Right! Like, how do we not have that figure? Randall G. Green and yellow Geoforce is awesome. I'll see if Target has one left. They did yesterday. What? If they did, I'll try to grab one. Pseudo Series 86 Optimus Prime was also back up on Hasbro Pulse. That's where I got another one. And another one. Let's see if he's still there, Randall G. I feel like navigating through Pulse is a little bit harder than it needs to be these days, but some areas, like you can't just kind of stroll through like you used to, but I do feel like it's a little bit easier just to go search for one dedicated thing. Let's see if he's still there. Low stock. So we got options for you, 80s. You can get them right now from GameStop. You can get them right now from, oh, wait. This is sold out, even though this says low stock. Someone's confused. Go to GameStop. He's still there. See, Nar, I was excited after the Desert Gear Snake Eyes. I was hoping for Arctic Gear, Stalker, Scarlet, Duke, etc. Maybe some of the A-list characters in their khakis or dress blues. I would love to see them in those, like the G.I. Joe Revenge of Cobra snow gear, where Gung Ho is wearing Arctic gear, but he's still showing off his tattoo. Great. And I would buy, I would love to get those toboggan sets. That'd be fun too. Hypno Hustlers making a scene. Absolutely. Chris Daughtry, New Year's resolution, Ghost Machine figures, but who buy? Jada? Dude, I would be all over Ghost Machine figures. That'd be awesome. So yeah, I think that would work because right now there's not so many figures that Jada couldn't keep up with the output of figures. Yeah, they'd have great articulation. We're getting a Mezco 112 Junkyard Joe, but we need Geiger, Red Coat, Albert, Benedict, no spoilers. And then just Nate the Nuclear Knight. Who else? Excuse me. Do we absolutely need to get? Now I'm trying to think. And everyone from Rook Exodus. Excuse me. They would be really great figures. So lots of love there. King Collector. What's up, y'all? What's up, Royalty? Michael Solis. I know we won't get it, but I want a Paste Pot Pete. We better get a Paste Pot Pete. He's one of my few. If we don't get him, I riot in my chair online on YouTube. But yeah, I want to get him and the Wizard because they were so integral to so many classic stories in the Fantastic Four, where I kind of feel like they're obligated. But maybe we got a Fantastic Four movie coming next year, and so maybe we'll see some of those classic Fantastic Four villains. That'd be really great to get Wizard, Trapster / Paste Pot Pete, maybe Medusa with her closed off hair sculpt. I think maybe that's an easy way for them to make her. Maybe they can do a 3-pack or even a 4-pack with Sandman in his super villain costume too. I would absolutely be excited to get those guys. Lawson. I'm sorry. Vintage Bob at Lawson. Yeah, I want so many of those classic characters. I customized Kazar into the demon from Journey to Mystery 126, the shaman with the Norn Stone. Nice. It's fun. You guys are doing all these cool customizations there. Rick H. Is Geoforce an exclusive? I think he is a Target exclusive, actually. Let me see here if I can find that easily for you. But because he's a Target exclusive, that means he's going to be so much easier to find. Yes, he is a Target exclusive. How about that for quick tracking down of information? Yeah, he's a Target exclusive, but that makes it easier to get. Actually, let me see on the website because I feel like toys, Geoforce, Target. Like they have random stuff that shows up, and then of course you try to find it on the website, and it's impossible to get. Yeah, so no, he's not showing up on Target's website, but hopefully he is. He'll be able to be tracked down. Oh, these platinum prices for classic color Geoforce, not great. Lawson, very happy with the Studio 86 Optimus. For Christmas, Ryan Daly, I gave my son the Duel of Phase 3-pack. Nice. Extremis Iron Man. Really solid figure. And the new Ghost Rider. So naturally his favorite thing is a Rubik's Cube. But Iron Man has repulsor rays. That's well, your kid's working on being super smart there. Duel of Phase 3-pack is really nice too. Vintage Bob. LP's Pace Pot Pete or the Trapster, the Wizard, Sandman in his green tech costume, and Brute to complete the Frightful Four. Gotta get Medusa though. I mean, I know we have her twice, but really do want the original version of that crew. They were such a perfect analogy to the Fantastic Four, and I just love that. David Thanos, the Studio Prime is amazing. I just need to open it. Lawson, I want to pay Spot Pete and Trapster 2-pack. Chris Daughtry, all the Rook Exodus characters, I love those designs. Reminds me of Mass, right? Me too. Brian P. Yes, we need Pacepot Pete Trapster in a classic comic version of Wizard. Hasbro. Hope you're listening. Lawson. Jeffrey, I just reread Iron Man 100 through 180 over the break. My favorite Iron Man era. I have to check back through to see what those were. Brian P. Wait, that's Sandman costume where it looks like he's punching Spider-Man? Let me see here. I don't think we're talking about the same one. We'll see here. Marvel Comics. Frightful Four. And because they haven't shown up in the movies yet, they're gonna get the classic version first, which I love. They can't mess us up on that. Let me see here. This gonna be too small. Let's see. Let me try to pull up a version that will actually show off the Frightful Four. Let's start with this one since I have it open. But let's see if I can get to it easier. I just thought they were so much fun. Just like, what in the world? And because they could battle them, it was like, oh, this is cool. Ugh, too small. Let's do some bigger windows here or size them up a bit. So this is the version of Sandman we're talking about. So that one. So everybody else is in purple and Sandman's just being totally different. But it's a fun costume. It is funky. Kind of dig it. Here is another version of that crew. And you can see, I mean, I don't really see the Spider-Man deal with it, but yeah, it's fun. I think that's Brute in that picture. So definitely old school, but let me get one more picture. The classic team coming together in their united hatred on the Fantastic Four, courtesy of the Wizard. All right, there you go. And we got this Sandman, so we really, I mean, a 3-pack would be fine too. Medusa, that way they can work her hair easier, and actually, because it's in a ponytail, they can make it articulated. And maybe what they could do is have it detachable where you could have different parts of it that are posable, and you've got this default ponytail version, and then you could swap it out for one that has more articulated hair. But that's what we need, the Frightful Four right there. So we're getting there. Halfway done. I saw both versions of Geoforce at a Target a few days ago. I'm going to go to a couple Targets tomorrow, so hopefully I can find it out there. Chris Daughtry, I can't believe the new Televipers face monitors had their thoughts on them just like in the cartoon. That's cool. Danger. Intruder. That's fun. 80s kid. That new mall is fantastic. It's so menacing. I see what you did. King Collector. Yeah, the Wizard is long overdue. Even Toy Biz skipped him in their Marvel line, but I did have him from pre-Legends line. Right, that's true. He really does need a figure. It's just kind of wild. Lawson, I'm trying to figure out how to mask out the Unibeam on the Secret Wars Iron Man so I can paint it yellow. Gonna go over all the sculpted lines with a Gundam brown liner pin too. But you not need to see that when you get done with it. Ryan Daly, I got the shipping soon email for Black Series Luke and Leia. Correction, I got my third shipping soon email for Black Series New Hope Luke and Leia. Sandman, that sucker. Brian P. Man, they could give a new Maybe they could make a new Medusa and give her the hair from Zombie Scarlet Witch, which made her topple over. But if they gave Medusa a base, like maybe Phoenix, I don't know. Would you be upset paying a deluxe price for Medusa where her hair like plugged into different parts of the base, where the base was her hair, and you could have like different hair pieces, like a curly one that could ensnare somebody? She'd be taller than everybody else, but maybe they could just make the base around her where she could still be at ground level. I don't know. I just feel like got to do something better with Medusa. Those figures we have of her so far aren't great. Lawson, Jeffrey, those Iron Man comics deal with Tony fighting with and against Madam Mask, Jack of Hearts, then Justin Hammer. It goes into Demon in a Bottle storyline. Finishes up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that does sound like a good run. Finish Bob. Hasbro would never do Medusa correctly or even well. So for the fourth member of the Frightful Four, I prefer a New Thundra or the Brute. Her figures are okay. They could be better though. Rodney, Jeffrey, I would love to see Hasbro or Marvel Select do a modern Crimson Dynamo. What does it look like now? King Collector. Was I the only one that had the pre-Legends 5.75 inch wizard from the original Marvel Universe line? No. Pretty sure I had that figure too. Let's see. For those of you who don't remember what it looks like. Yes. that Fantastic Four cartoon got me into buying so many figures. It was like, what is happening? But they were so good. It's so much fun. That cartoon was awesome because they just said, we're just gonna do what Steve and Kirby did. No problem. And I was like, yes, this is what you all should be doing. Yeah, this guy. I absolutely had him. I mean, that whole setup was fun, and he's got a disc firing action platform. But that figure actually held up pretty well. Now it's sad that I got rid of him. But yeah, it was a really fun figure. Lawson also has Iron Man versus Stain in that cool story where Tony fights Doctor Doom back in King Arthur's time in issue 149 and 150. It's a really good run. Just don't give us MCU Medusa. You mean Medusa? Let's cut off her hair. That's so terrible. Lawson, I love to see them doing the classic bullet headed Crimson Dynamo. Will always be my favorite. Absolutely. Yes. Says King Collector. All right. Well, geez, I don't know how the time flew. We'll wrap it up because I got some more top 10 videos to post and produce for y'all. So stay tuned for those. I'll be back on live 2025 on Thursday. And we've got all kinds of stuff in store. So you can work on your wish list of figures you want to see. Quick assignment. Randall G, I would love Marvel and DC to come together with Hasbro to make Access and amalgam crossover characters. Yes, absolutely. Lawson, love the chat, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Lawson. All right. That's it for 2024. This is an awesome year. And I got to do the whole share with you all how much this channel grew over the year. It was really incredible to see. We're closing in on 7,000 subscribers. That's amazing. I was doing this just talking about figures, and it's blown up to a really fun community. You guys are so awesome to each other, to me. We can disagree with things and not be all like internet jerky, which I love and really appreciate it. And so much fun. I love dropping in on these lives, talking to you guys for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Thank you so much. I don't even understand how that happened, but there we go. We're here wrapping it up. That's it for 2024. See you next time in 2025 on Thursday. But for now, this episode of Lyles Figure Files from the last time in 2024 has been filed.